Welcome everybody to the Reestablish Nature Garden Tour. We are on week 10 of the garden tour. I'm so excited to take you guys on this journey with me to show you guys what's working in the garden, what's growing, what I've been harvesting, and just talk about all the amazing things that the Reestablish Nature Garden has done and has provided this season, right? It has been such a blessing to garden, to learn, to enjoy, to embrace the life lessons, and I'm getting ready to just dive into all that with you guys. So let's go ahead and give the tour. This is my bed of potatoes here, and I definitely had an experience with these potatoes, right? I learned that I needed to heal my potatoes up so that they can continue to grow and thrive throughout the season, which is something that I did not do, which, as you can see, the foliage on my potatoes here have already started to die off, which is a sign that the potatoes are ready. I did go ahead and dig down a little bit to see if the potatoes were ready in the ground. Some of them are, some of them aren't, which is okay. I'll just go ahead and allow this whole bed to go ahead and die off, and then I'll just harvest what I was able to harvest and try again for next year. All right, you guys, we have some blueberries coming in here. They are doing really well. The plant is still struggling to hold on, but I am nurturing it, fertilizing it, and we have blueberries that have bloomed on the plant. Marigold, I so love these marigolds. They're just so beautiful. Here we go with the celery. I am actually going to be harvesting this out of the ground really soon so that I can start preparing my chicken noodle soups and stocks and broths for the winter season. Here we have our peppers that are doing really well down here. And we have some more peppers here. All these are peppers. You can see down in here as well. This pepper plant here is not doing good. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I have pruned it, but it is okay. Sometimes that happens in the garden. You just take a loss, and that is totally okay, right? We have another pepper plant here as well. Green. This whole bed in the garden here, I am getting ready to prepare for the fall garden, which I will share just a little bit with you guys, my plans of that in a second. Over here we have our tomatoes. Look how beautiful that tomato is. All of these are tomatoes that are thriving. We have tomatoes here. They're turning. I can't wait to show you guys how I make my homemade tomato sauce. Then we have some more tomatoes here. And all of the tomatoes down in there. And then we have our peppers. More peppers down in there. More peppers. And then, of course, my family eats a ton of peppers, you guys. More peppers. Here go our sunflower plants that are thriving and doing really well. I'm so excited about that. And then here we have cantaloupe. So I did harvest my first cantaloupe out of the garden. I am going to insert the clip of that so you guys can see how that went. Y'all, I just harvested my first cantaloupe from the garden. I'm super excited. It has tons a weight to it. I can't wait to crack it open and taste it. And I'll keep you guys posted. First cantaloupe of the season. My mother is doing the honors of cutting into our first homegrown cantaloupe. Oh my goodness. Alright you guys, as you can see here in the photo, the cantaloupe was not all the way ready. That is another lesson that I learned this season in the garden, is that when you go and you purchase your plants from your local garden center, you're not 100% for sure when the seeds were actually planted. So therefore, when you have the recommendation of when to harvest, it could be a little bit off, and here it was definitely off, but it's okay. It was a lesson learned. I have 3 more cantaloupes to harvest, and I'm still very blessed by the process. Another marigold here in the garden. Alright you guys, so these cucumbers literally are doing amazing. I am producing so many cucumbers, I cannot keep up. Yesterday I came out and harvested 14 cucumbers. I posted that on my Instagram page if anyone is interested. Actually, I'll just link it in here for you guys. And then as you can see, I have tons of cucumbers that will be ready soon. I have one down here that's actually ready now that I'm gonna get ready to harvest. And then I think I've seen another one down in here. Oh, yep, down here that are ready to be harvested as well. Look at that. Ready to be harvested. Look, another one down there too. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I do that. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get these cucumbers harvested. I think I found 2 of them down here that is ready. So I like to have my harvesting basket, and I like to have my shears in hand, and then I just come through, look through the foliage, and find cucumbers that need to be harvested, which I have one right here. This beautiful cucumber. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I just like to go ahead and snip it, and there it goes. And then there was another one down here. Alright you guys, so we just finished up with the garden tour. You was able to see what was going on with my potatoes. You're seeing that the peppers are growing in really, really well. The tomatoes are doing great. The cucumbers are producing and doing amazing. The cantaloupe is doing well as well. So I am so grateful and blessed and humbled by this experience as well. So real fast, let's just talk a little bit about what my plans are for the fall garden. So for the fall garden, I plan on stripping the beds out once I finish harvesting up the tomatoes and the cucumbers, and I want to get some carrots in the ground, right? So I'll be planting some more carrots. I'll be planting some more collard greens because they enjoy the cooler season as well. I think I maybe even try to do some onions in the ground, and then I'm going to be doing my cabbages and broccoli and different things like that. I am in zone 6, so our first frost will come maybe October-ish, the beginning of November, so I still have a little bit of time to get a couple more items down in the ground early to mid-August to reap a fall harvest. So that is my plan. Also coming up in August, September, I will be doing some cook with me. So I'm going to be making some chicken noodle soups and some stocks. I love to do this and put it in the freezer and have it already prepared throughout the winter months. So I'm going to bring you guys along on that journey as well. Now, I talked in one of my earlier videos about expanding the garden. That is still the plan. However, the expansion will not happen until spring of next year. I will start to prepare the ground this year for that. So I'll bring you on the journey when I lay the tarp down, because I'm planning to do a no-till method. So I'm going to lay the tarp down and allow the grass and everything under it to go ahead and die off. That way, when spring comes, all I have to do is really just add my amendments to the soil and it will be ready to go. In the next video, I will be really diving into how I started this process, what my plan was, so that anyone who has a desire or who is inspired to go ahead and dive in and start a garden, you have my breakdown. I am no expert. I've said that from the beginning. I literally was just, gardening has been on my heart for a while, and I had every excuse of why I shouldn't do it. And this year I just decided to drop the excuses, to grow our own food and truly embrace a holistic lifestyle. And that is what I did, and I want to share that process with you guys because it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be really fun. It is truly a healing process. It is a fun process. The garden has given back to me more in life lessons and other ways than just producing food for my family and I. So anybody who wants to do this, I encourage you to do it. I'm open to answer any questions that you guys may have, but in the next video I will dive deeper into how I got to where I'm at and how I chose the plants that I chose and different things like that, and even let you guys know some things that I wouldn't do next time and things that I would do differently, and so on and so forth. So make sure you're tuning in for that video. Also, it is August 1st, which means it is the first day of my birthday month. My birthday is on August 26th, but I am celebrating the entire month because it is a milestone year for me, and it's symbolizing a new decade, a new chapter, and I'm super excited about that. So make sure you're tuning into my videos as well, because I will be offering a couple giveaways this month pertaining to the garden, like essential oils that you can use to support your garden if you're having any pest issues or dealing with mosquitoes throughout the year, or I might even offer a garden kit. I'm still working through all of that for you guys, but just know that there will be at least one giveaway here on YouTube for you guys this month, but you have to tune in to the videos in order to be able to get access to that. So yes, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me for week 10 of the garden tour. My name is Brittany, for those who do not know me. I help every willing vessel to reestablish nature back into their lives through mindset, nutrition, such as growing your own food, and the use of all natural products and solutions. So until next week, you all have a blessed week.